to a read aloud and then our word work. Okay, so let's start with some rhyming words. I'm going to say 2 words and you say them back to me, and if they rhyme, I want you to give a thumbs up, and if they don't rhyme, thumbs down. Fine line. Late date. Ape cape. Fish cute. Lunch brunch. Wide slide. Real school. They don't have the same sound at the end, do they? Boat float. Good job. Now I'm going to say a word and I want you to tell me the sound that you hear at the beginning of that word. So if I say name, you'll say pig. P. Quit. Qu. Rain. See. S. Talk. T. Voice. V. Zero. Z. You. Yeah. Good. Now I'm going to give you 2 words and I want you to put them together to make a new word. So I'll pause and let you do that. Afternoon. Afternoon. Baseball. Baseball. Eyelid. Eyelid. Night time. Nighttime. Airport. Airport. Bedspread. Bedspread. Classroom. Classroom. School work. Schoolwork. Grandma. Grandma. I didn't give you a long time pause, did I? I'm sorry. Hopefully we didn't go too quickly that time. I'll work on that. All right, our story today is called The Classroom Pet. And when I look at the cover, I can see that their classroom pet is probably going to be a hermit crab. And I have a text-to-self connection. When I was about, I think I was about 8, I had a pet hermit crab. And I just remember when he would crawl on my hand, he was kind of pokey, but it tickled as he crawled on my hand. And his name was Rex. So maybe we'll find out what their classroom pet is called. And listen to hear, I think there are going to be some rhyming words in this story, so listen for those since we just practiced some. Also, this is from the First Grade Friends series, so if we like this one, we can look and see if we find more from that series. It's the day before Christmas. It's almost 3. The class is sitting quietly to hear who gets the classroom pets. Gets pets. The snake goes home with Kim. The rabbit goes with Dan. The ant farm goes with Max. The hamster goes with Jan. So I hear Dan and Jan rhyme. And wow, they have a lot of pets in their class, don't they? My goodness, they're lucky. Sam gets the crab. Her name is Star. So her name is Star. Mine was Rex. Oops, Star falls down in Mommy's car. Star, car. Same sound at the end. What do you think is going to happen? Make a prediction. Sam gives Star water. Sam gives Star bread. Sam says goodnight and goes to bed. Bed, red. He's reading a book about hermit crabs. Maybe he needs to know how to take care of Star. Sam wakes up to something great. Star is eating from her plate. I can't remember what they eat. Oh, I remember I used to feed mine lettuce. In the kitchen, Sam lets Star crawl across the floor, along the wall. Let me read that again. In the kitchen, Sam lets Star crawl across the floor, along the wall. Sam turns around to get a pear. When Sam turns back, Star is not there. Oh no, look at his face. How's he feeling? What zone do you think he's in? What zone are you in when you're worried? Where is Star? Where did she go? Sam looks high. Sam looks low. Under the bed, under a chair. With the toys. No, not in there. That's silly. Then Sam takes back the classroom pet, and this was a story that Sam won't forget. Oops, I missed a page. Let's go back. Did I miss 2 pages? No. Sam wants to cry. Where could Star be? Now Sam sees the Christmas tree. There's Star hanging off a branch looking like an ornament. That's so silly. Sorry, I missed that page. Then Sam takes back the classroom pet, and this is a story that Sam won't forget. Pet forget. I bet he won't. Great. Have you had any classroom pets? Did you have any text-to-self connections when you were reading, or when I was reading this book to you? You can share them if there's anybody in the room, or you can write them to me in the journal part of our Google Classroom. All right, I thought we could do a quick little phonics or word work lesson. So if you have some paper and a pencil, you can write down your answers, and if not, you can just follow along with me. So we know that if we know a word part, it's easier to, or it can help us to figure out a word that we're having trouble with. So let's start with the word part, op. If I have op at the end of a word and I add a sound to the beginning, that might help me to figure out what that word is. Let me give you an example. If I add the sound and I already know op, I can figure that word out by blending it together. Op, mop. Let me write one on the board and see if you can blend the sounds together. Let's try this one. Op. What word does that make? Top. Good job. Can you think of another word that has op at the end? So try to think of a sound that we can add to the beginning of op to make a new word. How about this one? See if you can see it better. B-op. Bop. Let's try one more. This is something you might see on a sign if you're out in the car driving with your family. Up, stop. Guinea pigs are in this room and they're being noisy. Let's try one more word part. Let's add some sounds to the beginning of the word part ought and see if we can make some words. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes, or you can pause the video here and see if you can come up with some words by adding a new sound to the beginning. The first one that comes to my head is this one. Ought, not. What happens if we add the h sound to the beginning? Ought, hot. What happens if we add the p to the beginning of ought? Pot. Okay, you try to think of one. How about this one? How about if we add g to the beginning of ought? G, ought, got. Okay, good job. I will be back again with you tomorrow. Have a good day.